Hello everybody, welcome to the review. It is 9:14 p.m. Before I get into the details of this review, I want to state ahead of time that I do apologize for not having my reviews up in a consistent manner as I used to in the past on my channel. I am a full-time employee at Belk here in Sumter, South Carolina, and it is very difficult for me to be able to find a certain level of availability and being able to watch certain films and review them. I will say from the looks of things, it does appear that I'm going to have a set day off where I'll be able to watch upcoming releases and review them and have them uploaded in a consistent fashion. So let me go ahead and say thank you for remaining on my channel. Thank you for remaining patient. And please continue to provide a like or a comment and spread the word to your friends and family about subscriptions. And join my Discord server if you have a Discord account. It is free to make, and I'm always looking for new members to join my Discord server. Without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss what I thought about Beetlejuice. And as per usual, be spoiler free. Tim Burton has a very unique style that separates him from various filmmakers in the cinematic industry, and I've always appreciated his traditional approach in bringing stories to life. I love the first two Batman films, and I've always enjoyed Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Edward Scissorhands is another favorite film of mine, and there's just no denying that he has a very unique and identifiable style that is only associated with him. There is no one like him. And so Beetlejuice, hard to believe that the first film came out 36 years ago, and it just makes me think about my age right now. And this was a film that I watched countless times as a child, and I remember even the animated series. I own both the original film and the complete animated series. So the sequel there's always going to be that sense of apprehension when it comes to a sequel that is coming decades after this original, and it's very rare that you'll have one that is going to match the magical quality of what the first one brought. And the only one that I can really think of as of recent years is, of course, Top Gun Maverick, which was absolutely outstanding. So having said that, seeing the return of Michael Keaton with Winona Ryder, you have Jenna Ortega joining the cast, you have Willem Dafoe, Catherine O'Hara, Monica Bellucci, and Justin Theroux. It's just definitely a different type of feel to the film, but at the same time, it still maintains the Tim Burton atmosphere that we've all come to recognize and embrace when it comes to his remarkable talent as a film director. Now, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Michael Keaton, for him to be able to return to the roles of Batman and Beetlejuice and with seamless ease is a remarkable testament to how of an amazing talent he is as an actor. He comes into Beetlejuice as if he never left the role, and he provides that true, energetic, eccentric, over-the-top element of this weird, quirky, dangerous bio-exorcist demon that never fails to make you chuckle or smile, because his style of humor is so grandiose that it's just, you can't help but feel the electricity emanating from the character. Winona Ryder as Lydia, once again returning to the role. The interesting thing about her character development is that nothing about her has changed, with the exception of her being a popular ghost hunter that has her own television series and is a hometown legend. She still dresses in the same attire, still more or less has the same kind of distant, quirky behavior, but she has matured to a certain extent, as she has a daughter that she's estranged from, which is portrayed by Jenna Ortega with the character of Astrid. And you could one of the great things about their roles within each other is the fact that you truly believe the estranged nature between these two characters, and it comes off very believable. And how they play off each other with this interesting, intense energy is what makes their interactions either quite amusing and interesting at the same time. And I have to say, another highlight for me was seeing Catherine O'Hara returning to her, reprising her original role as Delia, because she really captured what I perceive to be the perfect essence of an out-of-touch, quirky, weird artist who has no relatability when it comes to interacting with people on a daily basis. And that's really all I'll say about her role, but she is very amusing, needless to say. And Willem Dafoe, his character, when you see his character, let me go ahead and state that he is one of the many highlights in the film as well. And I don't want to spoil what he is, but when you find out what he is, you can't help but have a sense of amusement in watching him interact with all these characters and how he just chews every scene up with every moment up with every scene that he's in, and I loved every single bit. So I'm hoping maybe in the future there's going to be this spin-off or a sequel featuring him and Michael Keaton or at some point, because you really can't, I just don't think you could really have a character and like that and don't do anything else with him. But it's really interesting just thinking about how this film still manages to maintain the same type of charm that the original one has. It's very nostalgic. It's formulaic. You know what you're getting when it comes to this type of story, and the wonderful element of being of practical effects truly has separates this from other sequels too. And seeing the sandworms and the different type of afterlife individuals is just always a sight to see, especially on the big screen. And one aspect of this film that I absolutely adored is the music. Very old school, type of sounds from the 60s, 70s, 80s. And there's one particular song towards the end that you can't help but find yourself tapping your foot to or singing along, because it's very catchy. And even though Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice doesn't really show up a lot in this film, about the same amount of time as he does in the first one, but when he does show up, the film just flows so much better, and it's still fun and entertaining and exciting and funny. And even with that, even though it's not going to be anywhere as close as to what the original brought, as far as the higher and magical quality, the fact that it still maintains this natural aura and nostalgia factor, I can't really say anything negative about the film as a whole. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was a lot of fun and brought back a lot of memories. So when it comes to my final rating of Beetlejuice, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend it. If you have watched it, let me know in the comment section what you thought about it, and please provide a like and a comment, and join my Discord server at the end. And my next review is most likely going to be Transformers 1 on the 20th. And once again, thank you for tuning in to my review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Take care and peace out.